It's at this point where we should be reviewing the song in the number 14 slot, but we're not going to. We've already made a statement about this on our social media, but for those who missed it, basically we are boycotting this one entry in particular. I never thought that we'd have to resort to this, but personally I just feel like we have no choice in regards to this. We're doing this for a multitude of reasons, but the main one, for me personally, as the person who owns this podcast, is that there are politicians of this particular country who have been open about the fact that they want to use this song as propaganda, and I personally refuse to allow myself to play party to that. So, yeah, we're not going to review this ass song or mention them at all in this podcast. The only exception will be our semi-final 2 predictions podcast, because it will be pretty silly in that context to pretend that one song doesn't exist at all when you're trying to pick out who's potentially qualifying. But even in that case, we'll reassure the listeners that we're not going to mention the country by name, just so we can keep any discussion of them to an absolute bare minimum. I am aware that a lot of people want to boycott the entire contest this year as a whole, and if you personally can't bring yourself to watch it this year, I understand, but personally I don't think it's fair to punish the other 36 competing acts due to the actions of one, especially when there are pro-Palestine acts among them, and in my opinion we should be supporting them and not harassing them or bullying them for participating like certain sections of the fandom are doing right now. Oh, and by the way, I'm not even going to mince words, but these so-called fans doing this are complete and utter douchebags. Sorry, not sorry. So, excuse the long-winded statement, but those are my 2 cents, and to the vocal minority who will inevitably get upset that we're not going to review this song, well, tough. Do you have anything to add, John?
I think you've said all that needs to be said, really.